Yeah, I mean, you got to fight through those things. There's only one way to go, and that's through. So it follows those themes, and it starts obviously with these characters and places that they can't get much lower, but they all still carry this sense of accomplishment that may be shrouded in a bit of bravado and a facade that they have made for themselves in the past. Now they have to sort of dig themselves out of that hole, and they find it by getting thrown together on this team and having been pushed together into a scenario that they didn't necessarily ask for. They find the meaning of life for all of us, which is obviously togetherness and finding your place in the world, and honestly, probably just being honest with themselves for the first time in their lives. That was a nice thing to be able to play.
Yeah. No, I think, like, the characters and in this movie, at the beginning, they need each other because they need each other to get out of a situation. But the journey, I know for Ghost, certainly they need each other, actually. The choice of them coming together and not being alone, that there is a choice. You don't have to struggle alone. And we're all loners and we're all lone wolves, but actually we coming together, there's a relatability and there's a safety in that. And yeah, it's I think that when we first choose to be in a team, and actually choose out of choice is, I think, such a special moment, I think, in this movie.
Yeah, I think that's a good point. I feel like, this group of people come together on such a journey together, and where they start, they're all kind of like hanging on by a shoestring and a piece of bubble gum, and it's like, and where they end, that's their main thing that they have in common. They're all so different, but they each can relate on this one thing. It's that they're just barely hanging on by a thread. And so I think that that's something I'm sure everyone in this whole hotel that we're in has felt at some moment. And I hope that it is kind of a more accessible way in to kind of relating to those bigger themes that we're trying to tackle.